Hello YouTube. Okay, so it's been a while again, but it is a Sunday today and I'm gonna head to the only place which is open today to get wood, which is B&Q. I normally go to Parker's for all my wood, but it's a Sunday, I want to do something, so come with me. We're gonna go to B&Q, get some wood and see if we can do something in the van. Here we go. So, I hope you all had a good Christmas and a good New Year's. I certainly did. One of my presents was this. It's gonna certainly help with my vlogging. The new, wow, it's the what do they call it? The Hero 7 Silver. The little shorty tripod stick. I've been practicing with it, so you know, I think you might get to see some GoPro footage involved or included in my uploads. Got to go and get some diesel first before I go anywhere. Actually, it's showing that I've got quite a bit of diesel now, but that's because I've been parked on a slope. But it's going down now. Anyway, diesel, B&Q. Get some wood, try and do something. I don't know, I get a bit lethargic now and then with the van. I really want to just get in the van and get on with it. Sometimes, you know, when it's, I don't know, I do get low moments where it's either I don't have a lot of money and or maybe the weather's rubbish and I don't want to go out, and I just need to give myself that kick, that motivation. Just get out and do it. Get out and just do something. Anyway, I don't think I'm alone feeling like that. I'm sure we all get can't be asked moments. Alright. Right, that's fuel done. Let's go to B&Q. Right. Always a nice feeling when you fill up with fuel, isn't it? Over 80 quid though to fill up my van. Anyone that ever vlogs, talks to a camera, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Hello. Try that again, my camera tripod just fell down the footwell of the passenger side. It might just be me, but I think talking to a camera, it's quite therapeutic. It's kind of like a diary, I guess. I've never had a diary, but what I imagine is you can get you can just chat to yourself. I mean, I have quite a lot of footage where I'm talking at the camera just for me. That footage that I don't put on YouTube, but I just chat. It's quite therapeutic. I mean, before vlogging, I think I spoke out loud to myself anyway. Is that just me? Anyway, I want to thank you all for your very kind messages regarding my wedding. The wedding was now 5 weeks ago. That's a bit shaky, sorry about that. Yeah, the wedding was now 5 weeks ago. I lost my wedding ring. 5 weeks of being married, I've lost it. I'm not very popular at the moment. I mean, I'm annoyed at myself. I don't know where it's gone. We've hunted everywhere for it. Down the back of the sofa, all around the flat. It's not. It's gone. So yeah, not off to a great start, is it? But anyway, yeah, your messages. You sent me some really nice congratulatory messages. Is that a word? Congratulatory? I think it is. I've never used it before. Yeah, it's really sweet messages from you all, so I thank you all for that. That's really kind. Currently trying to book a honeymoon. Not sure where we're going exactly yet, but see what I mean? I'm chatting away. This probably won't even make it to the video, to the upload, but having the camera here is like having another person here. A very silent, mute person. That's actually a very good listener. Sometimes I imagine it's just a friend I'm chatting to. Sometimes I think of all the people, all of you that are watching it, and I'm kind of talking straight directly to you. I've been watching a load. I mean, I'm always on YouTube, but I've been watching a load of new people new to vlogging. I've been doing it a couple of years now, and I like to think that I'm getting more natural talking to the camera, because I see these new vloggers aren't quite. I'm not an expert by any stretch, but I think I'm a bit more confident now talking to a camera. Whereas I see my early videos, the very first ones, where you can see that you look awkward and you're not comfortable, and it is a very strange thing. I recommend it if anyone's thinking about doing a channel or just doing vlogging for their own personal use. Because I was thinking about just doing these videos just for me, so I could look back at the whole van conversion myself, rather than putting it onto YouTube. But I'm so glad I did. It's such a good little hobby. Getting all your feedback, suggestions, and comments. It's a great hobby. I love it. Anyway, just chit chatting. What was I saying? I just wanted to say thank you for all your nice messages, really. So I bought a couple of bits. I bought a pack of planed wood, and I bought some trim, and I bought some rope. And no, the rope is not to hang myself. I haven't given up just yet. You'll see. Okay, so what I want to work on is an overhead cupboard above what will be my kitchen. So I'm thinking cupboard here, and a little bit that comes down as well, so a bit of an L-shaped cupboard. There'll be sort of under lights there, lighting the kitchen, and from here this way there'll be some kind of shelf or something like that. So the way I've made cupboards, overhead cupboards before, is by kind of building like a skeleton frame. So figure out where you want the cupboard to come down to, and then attach a batten here. Figure out how far into the room you want your cupboard to come, and then put another piece there, which will be there. And then you have some vertical pieces and then horizontal pieces, and then I think that's how I'm going to try this one. Not sure how to finish the cupboard yet, whether I do ply and paint it, or I don't really want more tongue and groove, but I'll check in with you in a bit, see how I'm getting on. Can you see what I'm trying to do up here? Getting real fiddly in this. I'll show you on this. So I've put my batten on the ceiling and on the wall where I want my cupboards to be. I'm messing around with these clamps now, trying to get the angle perfectly right angle. So I messed up, but I just cut it too short. Yeah, it was too short, so I've made another one. So that's going to be the face frame of the cupboard. Now I need to do some kind of I'm going to use a lot of L brackets that I have left over from the first conversion. Well, I certainly hope no one's watching this with the intention of learning how to build overhead cupboards, because you should not learn from me. I've been on YouTube seeing how people build these things. I'm kind of doing the same overhead cupboards as I did in my last conversion. Just making a skeleton sort of frame in place. And I'm not sure what to finish it with yet. Ply, painted it, or tongue and groove, or I don't know what to do yet. But I'm just going to build the framework, and I'll build another sort of shelf there, just to put stuff on. Overhead, some under cupboard lights here. I stare at it for ages. I'm just most of today is being spent just staring at it, trying to figure out how to do it. Trying not to get any screws on the face of this. I don't know whether I'm leaving this wood exposed and sort of paint it or treat it, or if I'm just going to put ply over the whole top and just cut out the holes. But try not to make any visible screws. So I've gone in here, because that's all going to be covered with a sheet of ply. Just trying to figure out how to attach this frame to this batten on the ceiling. I would screw in there if I was covering this, but I don't know that I am. I haven't got any more little L brackets. I don't know how to attach that, so just staring at it some more. Okay, so I have decided to screw into that batten, which is on the ceiling behind it. But I'm going to do it so close to the top that it will be covered by a bit of trim, corner trim, or a bit of rope or something that I stick in the corner there. So that's what I'm going to have to do. So let's do that now. Pretty good. So I've not used this GoPro to record with before, so I don't know how it's going to go, so we'll see. So I'll show you what I've been doing with this overhead cupboard. I've been using quite a few of these sort of metal brackets in the corners. Excuse the mess of the bed, I've just all... but I've just run out of them. So I've got them in the corners there. So I've just run out, so I'm going to go and get some more. Because I want to be able to do one in the middle. Can you see? One in the middle. And then I can put a sheet of ply on the bottom. So I think I might even have enough ply to do that. Then I can keep things in there out the way. Yeah, alright. Got a massive headache as well. I don't know if I want to go and go in for a bit and sit down, take some tablets, or carry on. Also, believe it or not, imagine how many screws I've used in this van for the ceiling, all the tongue groove. Imagine how it's all been done by a screw, no nails. I've just about run out of a particular type of screw that I've been using, that I like to use. My point is, I haven't bought a single screw for this conversion. I've been using all the old screws from the first conversion. I think that's pretty amazing to have not bought a single screw yet, reusing all the old screws. So I've just, at the beginning of this conversion, I had pots and pots and pots full of screws. So it's been a bit of a nuisance having to pour them all out and sieve through to try and find the right screw for the particular job I was on. But yeah, I haven't had to buy any screws yet. But I think the time has come. Anyway, I don't know if I'm going to call it a day or carry on. I guess you'll find out in a second. So that's a bit of a fiddly job. It's not the same day. You can probably tell by my my change of clothes that this video has been done over a few days. Can you even see me? I'm a bit backlit, aren't I? I'm fairly happy with it so far. Can you see? Still don't know what I'm going to finish it with yet. Just some thin ply, but I can cover the ply with something. I've seen these quite cool wallpapers that you know, wallpaper or vinyl that have the pattern of like pallet wood or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm done for the day. Gonna go to bed. See you in a minute. Okay. Another day. These jobs just seem to go on forever. But anyway, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this rope. Bought this rope from B&Q. I'm going to use this to tidy up some of those unsightly edges. I'll show you on this GoPro. So this bulkhead, I want to use the rope to go all the way around the edge. So it'll tidy up the corner and just the surround, and I think it'd be quite cool. Look quite rustic, quite marine. So Just gonna figure out a way of nailing that on now. Probably with nails. So give it a go, see how it looks. Well, I quite like that. Makes the edge look a bit sharper, a bit neater. There is going to be an overhead cupboard here, so this bit of rope here is not really needed, but I quite like it. I think it looks okay. Cheap way to fix all the corners. There's going to be a load of it around the sort of bed, the end there, and probably any join. I think probably a few joins maybe on all the cupboards, or I don't know. I'll probably use it in a few places. I quite like it. Alright. Now I want to show you something. Now I bought something. I've wanted this for years. Finally bought a Craig jig, a pocket hole jig. Oh, it's going to be so good to use. Can't wait to put this into action. Right, time to try out this pocket hole jig. I think it's probably an idea to try it on a scrap piece first, so that's what we'll do. Okay, so the thickness of this wood is about 15 mil. So on the base of this, wait for it to focus, on the base of this you have an arrow here. So you line up the arrow, so this thickness wood is 15 mil, so you line up 15 mil there. And also in the kit, you can change this, which is the depth of which your drill piece can go. And there are numbers next to it, so you lighten that up as well to be about 15 mil. So this is the piece I just fitted. You see I've got pocket hole screws. That's made this all proper sturdy. And also it gives me something to mount whatever I clad this with, or whatever I finished the cupboards with. It gives me something to fix it to there. Now for this underside, It's probably going to be a sheet of ply or something that sits under the bottom of this, so I need to put a piece along here, something like that, so I have something to fix that sheet of ply to on that edge. Okay, so I'm going to have 2 spotlights under here eventually. So a sheet of ply is going to go on the base here. I just want one more support like that in the middle. I've marked up the exact middle point, but this is angled. The wall is angled, so the cut needs to be angled as well. So the way I get that angle, so I line up where it's going to go, which is there. And then I'm going to try and do this so that you can see, I keep a pencil flat on this batten here. And scribe that in like that. You can also scribe this bit here. But I will do that cut first, and then I will cut this bit line further than I need, and then trim it until it's nice and snug. How annoying! This thing is so long. Half the length would have been better. I don't have one of these blimmin' square. How annoying! So I'm fairly happy with how that cupboard is coming along. I'm loving the whole pocket hole jig thing. Again, another tool that I wish I had from the beginning, and I don't know how I coped without it. So definitely get yourself a pocket hole jig. I'm going to end this video here. I do this cupboard in 2 parts because this video is already quite long. So, but I tell you, I have decided how I'm going to finish the cupboard. It was my friend Mole's idea. It was just to use tongue and groove cladding again, but paint it all white, sand it down, paint it all white, sand it down, so it's kind of got that warm, you know, the white paint is kind of faded and worn, so it kind of looks quite cool. So I'm going to try that. I think I've still got white paint, I think, from when I did the garage. I think it's the same paint from the first conversion a couple of years ago, so I'll try it with that. But yeah, that'll be the next installment of this video, part 2 of this cupboard video. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and the little notification bell if you don't want to miss any videos. But I appreciate you watching. See you very soon.